Hey guys, welcome back to more House Flipper. Let's see. We've got a little bit of everything today. Reno, gardening, and some HGTL... I can't talk. HGTV DLC. So, our office, I think we've got all of the inside pretty good to go, right? Maybe come back later and do some knickknacks here and there. Because... little bland, especially because our only wall that has any other coloring is hidden behind the fridge. So we might come in and... Actually, hold on. Real quick, let me just check and see what we've got available in wallpapers real quick. Because we could always add, like, a little uh, accent wall here while I'm thinking about things. Let's see, what could we go for? We probably wouldn't want to go too crazy with it because this is supposed to be a rental. At least that's how I have it pictured in my mind. It's just like, it's just a rental. So what could we throw down that looks like something? Definitely don't want to go for anything super colorful. We could go for a paint swatch. Because we've got Silver Glacier going on the walls already, so... Would Gray Fog work, I wonder? Because what we could do is paint this little bump out right here with the Gray Fog. Worst case scenario, this looks horrible and I repaint it, but I'm curious. Definitely breaks up the space a little bit. That is for sure. This side's still looking a little boring. Again, don't know if this would be too much, but... The whole point of this is breaking out of my comfort zone a little bit anyway, so... Cell tool, there we go. Now then, on the list of things that I wanted to do was renovate, right? Let's go for... We still have our first office, which really just needs the garden done, which we will work on some today. Since we're going for the modern garden, or not the modern, the English garden on that one, it's going to need a little more time and patience. The one we're currently at, I believe, is the abandoned house. Yeah, it's not letting us go to house, which means that's the one we're already at. Let me just look and see what we've got that still needs to be done at the burned house. Obviously the outside needs to be done, but outside's kind of a last minute thing. I think, did we get the walls all done? And then, yeah, the walls are all done. The bathroom is bare minimum. Kitchen is bare minimum. And then we haven't done anything with the bedroom or the living room slash dining area, because I'm thinking, actually, do they really even need a dining area? Do they? I don't know. But either way, I don't feel like working on this house, so what we're gonna do is look and see what houses we have to buy within our budget, bearing in mind that we do still have houses that we gotta spend money on, so we've almost got $300,000. Browser for sale. We do have almost only a garden, but that house is incredibly tiny. It is workable, but it is incredibly tiny. And the garden can be overwhelming if you don't separate it out. House after the flood, connoisseur's house, house with uninvited guests, many generations, alleyway of lights, home amid legends, home in a car, house in a thicket. We do have a few options. There's Old Port Warehouse, which is one that we worked on in the luxury DLC. House that is hiding something. Picturesque Loft is another one we worked on in the luxury DLC. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one we used for the couple that wanted 3 tile choices in their bathroom. So I am tempted to go for this one just so I could right the wrongs of what they wanted in that house. But part of my brain is also saying we should stick with something a little bit on the cheaper end. What's the mini generations look like again? I think we're going to go with this one. It is a great opportunity, a sturdy house from the 1930s on a large plot of land in a great location for major renovation. So as it currently is, it is 79.94 meters squared, 1 floor only, and there are currently 5 rooms divided. Again, we'll probably knock down the walls and change that up, but for right now. And we will get to play around with the plastering tool because whenever you've got exposed bricks like that, the wall is damaged. You can't do anything with it until you plaster it. Clean up the garbage. Of course, the garbage is going to fly around a little bit. That's okay. Oh, and this house has moles, too. It's got a little back deck area. It's got some trees, which I absolutely enjoy knocking down the trees. So we might clean up the garden before we even go inside. I am going to go ahead and get rid of the bushes that are already in here, because whenever we come down to doing the garden, we probably won't want those bushes there. Don't mind me, just running over some molehills. Let's amp the speed up just a little bit, okay? We'll come back with the weed eater and touch up, but right now I want to take down as much area as possible. I do appreciate that mowing gets rid of the weeds, too. one little step saved. Get that real quick. This house does have a pretty decent sized yard. I feel like the majority of the free space is in the sides. Which I don't know why, for some reason, makes me want to do a crop garden here. I don't know if this is the best space for it. But we can always decide on the garden after the fact. I just wanted to go ahead and get the yard trimmed up and cleaned. Because, since we have trees, I want to chop them down. I love the tree physics in this game. It amuses me. So, that's what we're going to do. Also, if you didn't know, I am very easily amused, so... While this entertains me, it may not entertain you in quite the same way. Alright. Trim up those little bits. Okay. Like I said, we'll go back with the weed eater in a little bit and get that trimmed up. But first things first, I want to take out the trees, because again, I love the tree physics in this game. Oh, gotta stand just a little bit closer. I don't know about the metallic taint, like... I just love how it just sinks back into the abyss. But, I don't know about the metallic thuds we get with our tree. We can just say this is ironwood or something. Let's see, how far down to the base can I get? I don't know why I enjoy that so much, but it brings me joy, and that's all that matters in life. Dang, I was hoping that one would go crazy and start, like, rolling everywhere. Every now and then you get one that the physics just goes a little wonk. Nope. Okay. No wonky physics for us today. But that's okay. It's still satisfying watching them sink into the ether. You can also immediately clean them up by just clicking the stump as soon as it's available for you. That might be as close to wonky physics as we're gonna get today. Just a slight rollover. was a little bit more satisfying. Like, seriously, the sound of our axe swings just sounds like there's like a metal pipe or something through a tree. Alright, last little one. Dang, we just didn't get any good angles today. Oh well. Alright, that's the garden done, except for any little stragglers along the edges, which I did say we would clean up. But these are super easy to get. Just run along the edge with our weed whacker out. And I will say, I'm looking more at the mini-map than I am anything else. Okay. Just clean up the outside, and we can go ahead and call the outside good for now. So, what have we gotten ourselves into in here? We've got a little foyer. It seems to open into kitchen, living room. Okay, some of the stuff we just can't click dispose on. So, I'll click dispose on the things we can, and then we can come back through and start selling things. Can I get around you? Thank you. Oh, single wine bottle left. Okay. And that leads directly outside. So what's this room? Bedroom. Okay. Then through here, bathroom, which... I'm assuming all those wine bottles were under the table because they spilt some of them in here. Yep, there's even more in here, too. Okay, and this one was another bedroom. Alright. Screw that bed, that light, that... Oh, single box that I missed. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of the doors. The plumbing. Which we'll see if that actually stays gone, because sometimes the plumbing is a little wonky. don't know if that's something that's been fixed over time, but I do recall renovating, I think it was the first office, and I moved the plumbing. And it seems like every single time I came back from doing another job, the old pipes would reappear in what was now the bedroom. And it was just mildly frustrating. Just a little bit, you know? Like, I sold those guys. How many times do I have to keep selling them? Because they're not supposed to be there. Alright. Moving all of our outlets, all that good stuff. I think I'll get the bedroom before I get the kitchen, because it's got a lot of little knickknacks and stuff that I've got to individually sell. From the sounds of murdered puppy that I'm hearing from the living room, I'm assuming Tarkus has done something to get himself put back in puppy jail. That's definitely what it sounds like. Because we all know being put in timeout is the most horrible thing that can ever happen to a puppy. Well, I wasn't ready to sell the counter, but cool. Okay, there's another vent right there. And aside from that, I don't see any little things on the walls that I may have missed. Let's see. We'll start in here. Just start cleaning everything up. I'm not sure if we're going to keep the windows where they currently are, because I don't know how we're going to rearrange the walls, if we rearrange them at all. We will see how things go. I definitely like the idea of having a little entryway. But I think I would rather move it forward, because it looks like there's part of the front porch clipping in right there. So I wouldn't mind moving this wall out just a little bit to hide that. I don't know how well it would hide it, but I wouldn't mind moving the wall to hide it if we can. Like I said, I definitely like the idea of having an entryway. We haven't really done that on any of our houses that I can think of. Okay, that one's done. This one. Clean up all those old wine stains. And in the right-hand side of the screen, everybody is getting happy because we've cleaned up all the dirt. Well, most of the dirt. They can actually handle a little bit of dirt, apparently. Okay. I will go ahead and plaster before we remove the walls, just because I have had issues before where I'm not sure if I've gotten all the plaster. I've already removed some extra walls, and it's still telling me... Look, there is a house that has suspicious stains. I'm holding off until, like, closer to Halloween for some of those. But there is definitely one that has even more suspicious stains. This one I'm gonna safely assume wine stains just because the copious amounts of wine bottles. There's no way it could be any other kind of stain, right? Come on. There we go. quick, I want to check and see... settings. I've been meaning to look into this for a little bit. There it is. To see if I could up the sensitivity just a touch. Because I use a trackball mouse. So doing the windows is kind of a pain in the butt. I don't know if that's going to make things better or worse, but we'll see. Okay. We'll see if that helps things with the windows at the very least. It's a little bit more responsive now. I didn't want it going completely crazy with the rest of gameplay, so I will take what I can get as far as sensitivity goes. Have you not? The way I actually found out about this game was from watching other people play it. Matter of fact, the whole reason I bought this game in the first place was because I was watching somebody do a renovation and I hated how they decorated. So I was like, I can do better. And that honestly is up for interpretation of whether or not I can actually do better. I've definitely seen people, because I follow the Reddit for this game, I've seen people that do amazing renovations. Mine's just like, we're gonna clean things, we're gonna change the walls, we're gonna paint the walls, and then, here's some plants. And last window. I honestly didn't even know this game had sound and everything until I started streaming it. Because I usually play it while I'm listening to something, either a podcast or YouTube. I can't decorate. I'm telling you, I have seen really good decorations. Mine is just, when in doubt, put a plant down. That is my methodology, is when in doubt, put a plant. Okay, we need plaster. Let's get a big old bucket of plaster. Here we go. Like I said, we might be demolishing a bunch of these walls, but I want to be really thorough and make sure I have all the plastered spots done, because I plastered one day, and I got to what I thought was the last spot, and it kept telling me only once, or the little comments you get from your buyers off to the side. One of them said, after I got what I thought was the last one, said, one more spot to go. And I'm like, where is it? Because I've been over all of this. Where is it? So I'm assuming it was like maybe registering one from a wall that was demolished. Okay, there's one. Also kind of plays back into the whole me not being observant thing. Because sometimes I think I'm not seeing anything, but there's something there. Like, in the entryway, I genuinely did not see that spot. I'm pretty sure I'd already gone over it. Okay, we got another spot there. There's a couple of spots in there. Sir, if you could kindly stop tearing up my chair, because you're... I don't have a problem with you doing that, but you're wobbling me, which is very, like, disorienting. The old man likes to get on the back of my chair and, I guess, sharpen his claws. But when he does it, he wobbles my entire chair. he does have other things he could sharpen his claws on, so I'd rather he not do it on my chair. I have intentions of replacing this chair anyways in the future because it was already kind of torn up by cats before he moved in with us. Is there any more spots? He's just added to it. Okay, I don't see any more spots that need plastering. But I'm gonna hold off on selling the plaster box or container. Let's see. I think we can definitely sell the windows. Oh. May have turned the sensitivity up just a little bit too much. But it's alright. Game is still playable. Alright. Now, for my favorite part. All of these walls can go. Yeah, that's why we're just waiting for all the plaster to be done. I think all the plaster was done. But also on these jobs that you buy yourself, and when it's not a job that you get assigned, you don't have a little, like, tracker of the things that need to be done. So it doesn't tell you if you've gotten all the dirt cleaned. It doesn't tell you if you've gotten all the holes of plaster filled. Anything like that. You just kind of gotta travel around and figure out if you've gotten it. Dang, my dude is like super upset about being in timeout. It's like all I can hear is him being upset. Then again, he is known for being dramatic, so. Okay. All that gone. Like I said, I do like the idea of having a foyer. So we'll probably keep it. I just want to rearrange the walls just a touch. Because there's this little spot right up here where the porch is glitching through. Yeah. Like to cover that up if I can. More than likely, he was, he almost ended up in the terrarium earlier. So he likes to zoom over all the furniture. So at first he was just doing his typical zooms where he runs down the hallway, hits the baby gate, turns around, zooms back, and parkours on the futon. Business as usual there. And then he decided to parkour into the kitchen. So he zooms into the kitchen, makes a flying leap onto the back of the recliner, and almost had too much forward momentum. So he almost went over the back of the recliner into the terrarium. Where did I still got it? Oh, well, duh. I was actually say, where do I still have a wall at? It's that thing. There we go. So yeah, he definitely needs to, like, chill out and take a nap right now. Because he's been non-stop all morning. He also, he apparently has a taste for coffee. So yesterday I fixed myself a cup of coffee, set it on the table for a second. I didn't move the chair away which I should have known better. That this is on me. I should have moved the chair away because he knows he can get onto the chair to get onto things on the table. Because, like, I was eating cereal, so I took my bowl with me. But I didn't think to take my coffee with me when I left the room. I come back, and he has gotten a few good sips of coffee in. I'm like, well, it would have been nice for me to get, like, the first sip at least. And thankfully it was cold coffee. Today, same thing. But this time, I didn't think about it because I was literally only gone from the table for, like, maybe 15, 30 seconds. Somewhere in that range because I was going to let Athena out. I was letting her out of the room. So I didn't think about the fact that my coffee was sitting on the table. This time I at least got to drink half of it. He drank the other, I won't say full half. He got maybe the last quarter of it while I was letting Athena out of the room. Just in the time it took me to walk down the hallway, let her out, and then walk back into the living room. He drank a quarter of my coffee. And it's just like, again, my fault for not moving the chair away, but my dude, do you not understand how bad your stomach is going to hurt now? He either doesn't know or doesn't care that that's going to hurt his stomach. Okay. So we've got a very clean slate now. I'm going to hold off on changing the front door because I need, you know, my access point in and out. We will definitely change the front door because I don't like this door. A little beat up. Nothing inherently wrong with it, it's just a little beat up. Who are you telling? Who are you telling? Puppy energy plus coffee. I was very concerned. That might be the reason why he's going bonkers right now. Okay, real quick. Because there is no actual pause as far as I know in this game. But real quick, I am going to pause and go check on him because he was being super dramatic. I'm pretty sure Drew has run to town for a second. So I'm going to go check on him, go check on Athena, and also use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, yeah, he's chill. I wasn't sure that Drew had actually already left yet. I just knew that he had said he was going to go to town, but he has in fact already left. Let's see. So I just went ahead and made sure that Tarkus's nap music is on. Because we're trying to get him to associate his kennel with nap time and bedtime. Okay. I want a back door. Although I don't know if I want to keep... Because we don't have to keep this as the back area, right? We can move where the back door is. Obviously, by the fact that I've already gotten rid of the back door. Oh, shoot. Please tell me I didn't dislodge anything. I was trying to reposition how I was sitting, and I got caught on a cord, and I don't think I destroyed everything. I really need to... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to untangle my headphone cords. I really need to do some cord management. Some better cable management for my desk area. But what I was saying is, we could rearrange how this is. This doesn't have to be the back deck. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and... Because I can get these again. This isn't, like, super difficult to do. So, just to make sure I'm not shoehorning myself into a spot. Just getting rid of that. The front deck is kind of locked into where it is just because of, like, the fact that we have this little awning here. That kind of, you know... kind of narrows our options. We could go outside of the awning and move the front door, but it might look weird. I may have messed up by going in there to check on him, because he had finally calmed down, and I went in there to check on him, and now he's upset again. But again, he's got his sleep music. He's got a toy. Just a soft toy that he can, like, chew on if he wants to. It's one of those, like, hyper tough toys, because we learned from Athena that we don't want to do anything. Speaking of Athena, I'm assuming she's in the window, staring outside, and sees my grandpa or somebody. Which might mean that she needs to be brought in here with me, because it's supposed to be nap time. Okay. We're going to pause real quick again, because otherwise she's going to sit in that window. Tarkus isn't going to chill out. She's not going to chill out. We're just going to bring her back here for a little bit. Okay, so Athena's in the room with me now. No? No, ma'am. She's not happy about it because she wants to be staring out the window, yelling at people. It's nap time. You do not need to sit in the window and yell at my grandpa. It is nap time. You need to be laying down taking a nap. Okay. And thanks to all that, Tarkus is walled up again. Because he was doing good. He had settled down. He was chill. And then he heard her getting upset. Okay, real quick. Turn on the light just so I can see. I wanted to cover up this little spot right here. So I know that's one of my defining spots. This is where the wall originally was for the entryway. No, ma'am, Athena. I'm trying to figure out... I guess I could use, like, flooring to help me place where I want things to go. Because we're going to rearrange the floors anyways. Or not rearrange, but, you know. I'll just use some ugly stuff to try and lay down where I want things to go. Athena. Athena, honey. No. That's a little bit small for an entryway. For right now. You can do it like that. Because I'm trying to figure out like layouts as far as where everything should go. Are you happy, you upset brother? He was taking a nap until you started getting upset. You hear that? Okay, because it's nap time, Athena. You want to get in the blanket? Nope, she's just glaring at me because I won't let her go stand in the window and upset herself. Okay. I guess the main question is, what do we want in this house? Because like I said, we can move the back door to like over here or something, or we can keep it over there. That's not a big deal. But I know we definitely want a living room. Obviously a kitchen and dining space. At least one bathroom. Preferably more, because this is a pretty big house compared to some of the spaces we've been working with so far. So we could definitely fit a lot more in here. One second, because I'm having that paranoia that I forgot to turn my mic back on again. And nope, I remembered to turn it on. Awesome! Love when that happens. Like, I'm cool with looking like an idiot, double-checking my mic every 5 seconds. If it means I don't sit here for 30 minutes talking, just blabbering away, and there is no sound coming through. Because that has happened many, many times before. Let's see. We could definitely make this into a bedroom area now. I don't know if we want the bedroom, like, right off the front door, but that's kind of what they had originally, right? Over there, they had a bedroom right off the front door. I think this would be easier if that little piece of beam wasn't right there. Wait, can I? I don't like the idea that I can put carpet on the flooring, or on the ceiling. I can put flooring up there. I don't like the idea that it's giving me the option for this, for the carpet. I'm very tempted, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how much of a pain in the butt it's gonna be to fix it. Dang, if that little piece wasn't right there, we could bring that wall in just a little bit more, because we could still have an entryway without it being quite so big. Because, like, a lot of places I've seen, the entryway is literally just, like, a little bitty entryway. Guess we don't even have to do an entryway. I like the idea of it, but it's kind of a waste of space until we start getting into like some of the bigger houses. We could turn this into like the kitchen dining area right here. This was originally a bedroom, but we can rearrange it. Let's see. Let's go for floor tiles. We'll just do the plain white tiles for right now. We'll probably rearrange it. How big do we want to go? Because we don't need a whole lot of space. And honestly, we could even have it be like kitchen off back here and dining room front and center. Let's see. So we really don't need that much space, I suppose. Especially if we have a wall in here, we could wrap the kitchen around. Alright, let's just do it. Oh, so the little clean strips on the wall right here indicate where a wall originally was. So originally they had the bedroom, like when you enter in, this was basically the entryway, with this wall obviously being where the entryway originally was. So they had a bedroom right here in this space, a little further over, a little bit bigger. Not by much. And then where the tiling was kitchen, or not kitchen, bathroom. I know he's upset, Athena. He doesn't want to take a nap. But he's got to take a nap. It's nap time. And then this space over here, with this clean line marking it, is where the other bedroom was, leaving all of this space as living and kitchen. So the old entryway actually came to about right here. To about right here-ish. I'm bringing it in just a little bit because I think we can use this floor space for more rooms. At the very least, we can make that into the kitchen now, because we don't need as much space as they had for the kitchen and living area. They had way too much space devoted for it. Thing I'm having is I don't know if this is too big now. I'm thinking we could definitely do the combined kitchen dining area, obviously. Dang, I don't know, because this little spot seems kind of like useless. Because it would just be like an entry into the kitchen now. I do know in the past I have made this little spot like a bathroom. Just like a little... And I do mean a little bathroom. It did jut out just a touch and then turned this area into a bedroom. but I think it would be better as a kitchen. Let's see, if I was to extend these guys over just a little bit. Maybe put the kitchen doorway right there. We could do entryway wall. Entryway wall. Okay, so this room is now kitchen and possibly dining. I'm not keeping the green carpet here, obviously. I was just using that to help me define spaces a little bit. So let's see what we could use instead. Athena. Bed. Athena, bed. You're not gonna go sit in the window and bark. No, because you just make yourself upset. Athena. Athena. Come on. Bed. No. No, ma'am. You're just gonna make yourself upset. Oh, you can be frustrated with me all you want, baby. Come on. Bed. Bed. Oh, Athena's doing her damnedest not to listen to me. Ma'am. Please get off the dryer. See, I think we're just gonna go with this one. That's not too bad. Okay. Let me close that so I'm not being distracted by the front porch. Although it's still peeking in just a touch because the way they had it lined up. Okay. This is entryway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my little corners in. Because I don't know if we want to do like a... They had a sliding door. Yes, she is definitely pretending she doesn't understand what bed means. The Sunday streams go for about 3 hours, same as our regular stream, so till about 3. But you're cool. You're cool if you gotta leave. It's pretty much gonna be the same thing. The only difference is we're gonna probably pop over to our previous house's garden to do a little bit of like landscaping, because the gardens can be a little much if you try to do them all at once, which I have found out with previous streams. So we're trying to break that up just a little bit, and then we're gonna pop over and do some of the HGTV DLC stuff. But basically it's still just cleaning houses and renovating stuff. Like, I have no intentions of getting... Athena. Athena. Really, ma'am? Really? No, it's Papaw. Papaw is allowed to do things. Ma'am. Come here. Come here. Come here. Papaw is allowed to be outside. You know that? You know that? He lives here. He's allowed to be outside. No. Matter of fact, this is his house. He's allowed to be outside. Yeah. No. Papaw is allowed to exist. You don't have to yell at him. You don't have to yell at him. He can't hear you anyways. Nope. You're gonna settle down. You're gonna settle down. It's nap time. And you see all that barking you're doing? It's upsetting Tarkus. He thinks he's missing something because he's taking a nap. He's being a good boy. He's being a good boy and taking a nap. You're making him think he's missing something, and he's not missing anything. Athena. Bed. Lay down. And be a good girl. Take a nap. Take a nap, and then you'll have all the energy in the world to yell at Papa later, okay? Nope. That's not happening? Okay. Okay. Alright, well... we might come back to rearranging this later. I think instead we'll pop over to our first office and start working on the garden a little bit. Because it is already one. We got 3 things I wanted to focus on. 3 hours to do it, so... like I said, we're just going to worry about layout a little bit. So one of the things for this garden, if I can actually get my notes for it sorted, is... it says brick or stone paths. So we want stepping stones. I think we'll go with these right here. Go for this sandy texture. And I'm just going to start kind of mapping out a path for us. Doesn't have to be a perfect path. Matter of fact, it's better if it's not perfect. Can I go through there? Thank you. I was hung up on the stone and the top of this awning thing, or the top of the gazebo. But this particular garden prefers chaos and not uniformity. So we're just going to kind of map out a path, kind of willy-nilly. We've got some little mapped out areas, which is fine, because we actually need some spots to throw in fountains later. I can always go back in with like pebbles and stuff in a minute and better lay out some of this spot. Okay. Don't want to get too close, because again, I do want to do like a proper path around the front door and the front walkway. Okay. Got a couple of spots kind of marked out. So we've got the stepping stones. It also says brick paths. Let's see. Paving slabs. I don't know that any of these are quite what we're looking for. It says brick and stone paths are the options. I know it's not the stone aggregate. Hi, Athena. You take a nap? You take a nap? Ma'am, you guys have been running around playing all morning. You both need naps. Okay. I don't think I want to use any of these. Because I know I've gotten a 5-star on the English Garden before, and I didn't use any of these pathings, so I'm guessing you could use them, but it's not necessary. So we'll just stick with the stepping stones. I'm going to bring in some pebbles. That's not a pebble. That's a rock, guys. That's not a pebble. Come on now. That's not a pebble. Okay, we'll just go with the small paving stones since it wants to give me full-on rocks for pebbles. I was trying to add some more, like, variety to the path here, but because while we do want a little bit more, like, chaotic pathing, it does still need to, like, at least form a path, you know? So, like, some of these spots over here, it's a little too spaced out for my liking. This, it's getting a little too... Okay, keep our spacing. Okay. Other thing we need for this one is fountains. Decorations, sculptures... No, but we will come back for gnomes eventually. Water decorations. Fountains. It doesn't specify on the fountains. I think I've usually used, like, the flower fountain. But we could also go for Fountain Paris. Sandy... I think we'll just stick with gray. We could also do, like, a mixture. And these will look less weird once we actually get into putting down the flowers and everything. They won't stand out quite as much. Okay. Let's bring in the other one, too. This one we can go for the sandy on. I might need to change these two around, because that one would fit better here. Oh, Athena, is Daddy home? Okay, I'll let you back out. Okie dokie. Drew's back. Athena can be in the living room, because at the very least he can keep her from, hopefully, making herself upset. So she was fine until she caught sight of my grandpa outside, so... But yeah, this stuff will look a lot less, strange. And kind of just floaty once we start getting the flowers and bushes and stuff like that put in. Oh no, Tarkus is so upset. Oh no, he's so upset. You almost died. You almost died, man. You almost died. You almost died. And see, this is why I open the gate instead of just step over it. Thank you. What? Okay. Drew brought me lunch. Okay. Which I can't eat because I don't like eating on stream. We're gonna move that guy there. This one I'm gonna center a little bit more. Again, it will look less weird, them all being close together once I get the flowers and everything, because, y'all, there's gonna be so many damn flowers. My preference for doing these is, at least one of every flower type, but generally it ends up being way more than just one. Okay, for this path, for the front door, I'm just gonna use the stone aggregate. We're just gonna go single colored gravel, that smallest texture, cool beans, and then I'm gonna line it up with the front door. Thank you. The drink I will gladly take. Thank you, thank you. Pardon? Broccoli and cheese. When the fuck did they start offering broccoli cheese tater tots? Okay, I mean, that feels like a niche thing. Okay, anyways, line this up. Apparently, for those of y'all that are interested, Sonic has broccoli cheese tater tots back in stock. I didn't know they were ever a thing to begin with. I mean, I'm not necessarily mad about it because I do enjoy broccoli and cheese, but okay, I'm probably actually better off not making this a straight path because this garden prefers chaos. So I might be screwing myself over just a little bit. Oop, didn't mean to crouch. But at the very least, this can help me line up some things. Because we need arches. Not bridges, not fences. Gazebos and trellises. I think that's more what I'm looking for. Okay, so these are the two things we currently have. The gazebo and the pergola. Those are the two styles, so, I mean, we really have a wide range. But I think we're gonna go for this one for our marker over the path. What color do we have the pergola in? Because we got that one in metal. So it looks like wenge. Or is it American walnut? Oh god. Which one is it? Let me go match it up and see which one it is. Okay, that's definitely wenge. Yeah. That's definitely wenge. Because what we want... Actually... That works. And that works. Let me through. Let's see. It's not going to be perfect by any means, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Just trying to line out our path. What did you guys knock over? Okay, I definitely heard something get knocked over, but I don't see anything knocked over, and I think that might be more concerning than actually seeing what was knocked over. But anyways. Back to our pathing. This just kind of defines the garden space. Again, it's gonna look like crap when we're first doing it. It is going to look like crap. Just due to the nature of what the English garden wants, it's gonna look like crap. Let's see. We got our ponds, we got our fountains. Actually, how many fountains do we have? Because I feel like we could definitely fit another couple of these big ones in. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. Because it wants us to have like between 5 and 6 fountains. We have our arches over the path. We have our stone paths. We have our vines. We still need decorative boulders, roses, flowers, and covered benches, and gnomes. But I think so far we've got it pretty well covered. We can come in and do the flowers next time. We might focus more on doing the flowers and everything next time. Like I said, I don't want to do too much of it at once, and I might even erase this next time. Because again, I think that might take off points. Just a hunch that might take off points, because it's a perfectly straight line of something, and this garden wants organic chaos. Okay, let's go do some HGTV. So we've got this guy right here. Let's see, it has 6 rooms and 2 choices, a $12,000 budget. And then we've got these 2 right here. This one's a small house. Uninvited guest. Miss Cassie wants to live in this wooden house with a beautiful fireplace. 9 rooms, 3 choices. It's also a $12,000 budget. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Because I'm curious. I don't remember ever doing this one. Maybe I do. It does look familiar. Sir, you are not... That's just rude. He ran back here to yell at the cats through the gate. Okay. Uninvited guests. Miss Cassie was born and raised in the city. However, later she was forced to leave. Now, after 40 years, she's decided to come back. This house has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. There's a lovely wooden floor in the living room and the hallway, which will look amazing after some proper cleaning. We also brought her father's old desk yesterday. According to our client's wish, the desk has to look the part of the design in the living room. It means a lot to her. Other than that, Miss Cassie loves cooking, so a nice functional kitchen is also going to be a part of the renovation plan. Good luck, Greta and Oliver. Okay. We got 3 choices to make in this one. Let's just do a little walk around the property just to see what everything looks like. Back door. It's a lot bigger than it looks like just from the front area. Oh yeah, I do remember this one. Okay. I do remember this one. This one's not too terrible. I definitely don't necessarily like some of the design choices, but I can say that for just about any of the remodels in this game. It all just comes down to personal preference there. Okay, no cleaning done back here. Nothing back here either. Make a decision. Okay. Should we go for 2 bedrooms or just one, but with a bathroom right next to it? Let's divide one bedroom. One part is going to be a laundry room, and the other, bigger one, will become a bathroom. Let's also build a half wall. It's going to take away some of the space from the wardrobe, but it will make the bathroom more accessible. Or we should definitely keep both of the bedrooms. They'll come in handy when family comes to visit. One bathroom is definitely enough. I mean, if this is just one person living here, I could definitely see one bathroom being plenty, and I feel like I always go with Greta whenever I do this one in the past. Maybe that's why I remember not liking the choices, like the style options. So I think we'll go with Oliver here. We're just keeping this as a bedroom. I think if nothing else... Oh wait, are we destroying... Yeah, we're destroying this upper portion of the wall and building a new wall. Oh, let me let the dust clear, because it won't let me place the wall down until it's cleared. And last little section of wall. Awesome. So now we've got a bedroom. There's... Oh, yeah, that's the wardrobe. Okay, cool. I was about to be very, very confused. Okay. Get a jug of white paint. No, that one's literally my least favorite flavor. Thank you, though. I know. Thank you, though. Okay, but just for reference, the choice that if you go for Greta's choice on this one, she turns this into a really weird bathroom. Like, I want to say this becomes a cut through. Yeah. This wardrobe door becomes a bathroom doorway, and you move the wardrobe door over, and it's kind of a hot mess with how the layout goes. Because the bathroom ends up being, so we end up cutting into the bathroom a little bit. So you end up just having like a hallway, essentially, that leads into a little nook. And it's just, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite look. But I think I'm definitely enjoying Oliver's choice better. So you go over there. So we need bed. I'm just doing the base bed. No, I'm not, because that's just plain white. That's very boring. There we go. I'll at least change the sheets. How about that? Need a wardrobe. This room might be a little small for a wardrobe, honey. Yeah. So instead, what we're gonna do is slide the bed over. Nope, that's still a little small. Okay. And then 2 bedside tables. Where do you think we're really gonna fit this in this space? Okay, how about this? Does this work better? Little snug of a fit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Maybe we can fit it over this way? Nope. There we go. Slide this over just a little bit. I'm gonna move this down just a little bit. Okay. You know what? They can figure out the placement of everything. I'm done in this room. If I can get out. Good enough. Good enough. Nothing in the bathroom that needs to be done. This back room, nothing that needs to be done in there. What about this room? Okay, want us to paint with the colors white again. Very boring, but not my decision. If I'd have known we were doing 2 rooms in white paint, I would have bought a bigger container of it, but can't really be helped at this point. Okay. That one's tapped out. I'm gonna go for another medium can because I don't remember what we have going on in the kitchen. Then again, we still have 2 choices left to make. We've only made one of our choices. Okay. Awesome, that one's done. You go out there. We need Roma blinds and wide curtain. Let's go for subtle flowers, because they're having me put the Roma blinds behind it. We'll do the standard dark blue. Okay, now you can go up. Okay, not terrible, but not really how I would do it, but that's fine. Come on, place. There we go. Alright, 2 bedside tables. This room actually has a little more space to work with. Two lamps. Come on, place the lamp. And an armchair. Hold on. That came in a blue swatch. Might as well bring the blue back in. Come on. There we go. Caddy corner. And done. Alright, we have a decision to make in here. Is that all the dirt? Okay, I think that's all the dirt. What are our decisions? How can we connect the kitchen with the dining room? Let's knock the wall down, knock down the wall. These cabinets around the fridge should be enough for our client. Or let's get rid of the door and use the wall to mount more cabinets. I say if this person is supposed to be like really big into baking or cooking, they would probably want more cabinets and not less cabinets just so they can have the wall removed. So we're going with Oliver again. Sell the door, sell these guys, sell that. Anything that doesn't have a red outline I can sell. Oh, there's one last thing I missed. Ceiling lamp. There we go. Okay, it still wants me to destroy a couple of walls. In particular, this one. And this one. And to change that out for a half wall. Okay, I'm glad I kept the white paint because this one does want me to paint the walls white. Only some of them. I'm gonna go ahead and paint most of them white because I don't know where I want to put the tiling. Okay, so apparently we've got to buy a bucket of plaster because that's gonna need to be repaired. We got 2 spots that need plaster. And much like at the house we were working on, I'm going to hold on to the bucket of plaster just in case we have any more spots. Okay. Actually, hold on. Just get the inside of that doorway. You go in there. Alright, now flooring we can go ahead and place. We want oak paneling. Or dark paneling, not oak paneling. I can't read. We need some blinds. Actually, hold on. Let me check and see. These come in a half tile or a half wall variant, so I'm gonna grab the half wall variant of this. We need 20 of them, so 2 stacks. Again, I don't know where I want to place these at just yet. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to pause and run to the bathroom. I'll be back in just a minute. Okie dokie. Let's see. I think the easiest thing to do would be to just go ahead and install the things that I know I can install. So the blinds... I think I'm just going to bring in some beige blinds because their choice of walls is very bland. So we need some form of color at the very least, something to break up the just stark white of everything. And beige is kind of one of those colors that can go with everything if you do it just right. We got one of these things and one of these things. Four little halogen lights is really all they've got for in here? Seriously? That's kinda... Hold on, I need to turn on my flashlight just to see where I'm placing these things. I might have to bring those in whenever we do the cabinets. Then again, maybe not, because it's only showing me a couple of cabinets. The rest are all, like... floor cabinets. Okay. Well, at the very least, we can change up... I don't know. I don't like this style of sink. So I'm just gonna leave it the base tone. It's gonna be the easiest way to make sure I'm not messing anything up as far as making things match across the board. So this isn't like final location, I'm just pulling everything out. Why do we have one of these? Where would I even put it? I guess maybe along this back wall. That's kind of the only place there is room for it. So we've got like a regular stove and then the giant wall ovens. Alright, they're really going all out for her, except for, you know, I thought by choosing the option for keeping the wall, we would actually get more cabinets, but it doesn't seem like it. It really doesn't seem like it. Hold on. I can't... Alright, that works, and... that works. I'm gonna move these guys on either side of it. Wait, how far away did I have that from the wall? Apparently I had it a pretty decent ways away from the wall. Okay, cool. Come on, now, place. Let me out of here. Let me onto this so I can actually place these. That one too far up? Probably. No? That's right where it's supposed to be. Alright. This is not how I wanted this to look, but oh well. Oh wait, is that as far over as that one goes? It is. Okay, so this should make 20. Alright, I only have 5 more left to go. 5, 6. And just a slight wraparound for that one, I guess. That works. Good enough at the very least. Alright, so we've still got our dining room and our living room. Move this guy out of the way. We're painting with Forest Mist. Which I will say is definitely a nice change up from just the plain white they had me doing in all the other rooms. It's still a very light color, but at least it's something different. Dude, why you gotta make me dislike those counters even more? Dude. Question, what? Okay, so they do want me to do Forest Mist in this room as well. Which means I can just go ahead and carry this off with me. And actually, can show off my favorite tip for painting in this game. I don't always get to show it off, so fill my paint roller up with white paint, because I don't think I really need that for anything else. Fill your roller up with a paint color that isn't the one you need, and you can make your other paint stretch. Still might need to buy some more, though. Yeah, that's the end of the line for that can of paint. Which is kind of a shame, because we literally only have a couple of squares left to go. So, get the smallest can I can. I'm also going to get a small can of white paint to do the inside of the windows. Not necessary, but it looks better to me. Sir, you are in timeout. You're not allowed to talk. Okay. All of those done. Get rid of those. I don't think I saw... No, because we were able to paint everything, so that means we don't need the plaster anymore. Plastering keeps you from being able to paint. Okay, we need some curtains. Let's go with, honestly, we can go with the white curtain since we did go for, forest mist on the walls. That's not too bad. Also, I'm a little concerned because we've only done 2 of our choices. We've only done 2 of our choices, right? Yeah, because we had the choice for in the kitchen and we had the choice for in the bedroom, so I'm a little concerned. We'll go with beige. Come on. So I think this is one of those that maybe has like an accident pop up once you start working through a certain percentage of the rooms. I guess maybe to put you on your toes or something. Can I get another one, please? Thank you. This one immediately goes into assemble mode after you buy one. Sometimes they let you place down multiple, and sometimes it just goes immediately into assemble mode, and I don't know why that is, what the difference is for each one. Classical dining table. I'm not changing anything about it because I don't feel like it. And some armchairs. Okay. Let's see. Sofa, we're just gonna go for... We'll go for light. We've got... Wow, they want a lot of furniture in here. They want a whole lot of furniture in here. Like... I don't know that this is the space for this much furniture, guys. Alright, chair, and the other one can be, like, right here, I guess. We need a coffee table. At least they chose, like, a small... I don't know what the difference is, my dude. I literally changed nothing about my settings. Nothing. Nothing has changed. It's the same settings I always have. I don't know what it is. Maybe you just cleaned your ears recently or something? Maybe that's what it is? Why do we need so many lamps in here, guys? Why do we need so many lamps? I don't think we need this many lamps. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, if this person wants this many lamps, who am I to judge? I'm just gonna give them what they want. And they want a painting, which is... Yes. It tried to place upside down, but... Okay, I'm confused, because it says everything's done, but I only remember one choice there, one choice there. Back here. Did we have a third choice, or was this only a two-choice thing and I'm just not remembering? Everything's done. So, I mean, we can leave. We're done. I'm just very confused. But that's okay. I spend most of my time confused, so that's fine. Some of the rooms ended up better than others. Did you clean your ears recently or something, Drew? No. Same settings, I always have it. Everything's the exact same as it always is, sir. I sound... How do I sound? Get the fuck out. Go. 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 No, but I heard it and I don't want to hear it. I want to unhear it. Mm-hmm. No. It just sounded like Tarkus whining. Also, you left. I didn't know you had left. And he was very upset. He was fine. No. He left. He was upset. And then he settled down. And then Athena got mad. Because she saw someone outside. Because, like, he was upset. I went in there to check on him. Realized you were gone. Gave him his toy. No, I figured he was just mad because he was in timeout. I was like, oh no, it's nap time for you. Okay, cool. So I gave him his toy, tucked him back in, turned on the dog sleep music. He of course, was upset again because he saw human. He chilled out. He was fine. He was like, okay, I guess it's nap time. And then someone decides to yell at Papaw from the window. No, she was going full on big girl barks. Just, yeah. She was mad. She was big mad. No, she's being nosy because she sees I have food. You trying all the experiments on me. I will say... they're not nasty. I think that actually might add to it, but... I don't know. They're not quite... good. They're not bad. They're not bad, but... no. I'm still going to eat them. I tried one whenever I got up to go to the bathroom. Or, I tried a couple when I got up to go to the bathroom. They're not bad. But... they are not necessarily something I would order for myself. No. Yeah. Like, I don't think of broccoli and cheese when I go to Sonic. I think of tater tots or onion rings. You got yourself the good stuff and you got the experiments for me. Aww. You got yourself the good stuff and you got me the experiments. Oh, you said they gave us ranch for it, right? I might steal some of that whenever I actually eat. Because who knows, maybe it is good with ranch. Ma'am? Oh, did you throw it away? Why? What? 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 You are so rude. So rude, sir. Okie dokie. Bye-bye. Hi, Starry Dreams. How's your Sunday going? Let's see. Oh god, that one has 14 rooms. Let's go back to this first one up here that had 6 rooms and 2 choices. It's Azure Shore. This house, located just at the beach, is just the thing Vicky and Roma have been looking for. Athena, you're not getting none. Back off. Begging pup. Begging pup. Jesus, that's dirty as fuck. Okay, Azure Shore, Vicky and Rome were looking for a summer house as close to the beach as possible. They found an old house with an amazing view and need some help with the renovation. The house has been abandoned for quite some time, so there might be some secrets hidden inside. Good luck, Greta and Oliver. So we've got a $12,000 budget. We get 2 choices and 6 rooms. So let's see. I don't like that their faces move when I'm just sitting here idly. Like, especially because sometimes, like, Greta looks really pissed. Like, it's just there for a second, but sometimes Greta looks really upset. Athena, we're just gonna move my future lunch away from your sniffer. Because I know you. You're not being sneaky, honey. You're not being sneaky. Okay. First things first is cleaning this, because this is a absolute mess. Come on. I'm going to focus on the top a little bit first, because I can always come back and get the bottom. Or actually, it might be taking care of the bottom as I'm getting the top. I can't tell. Yeah, it's definitely taking care of the top at the same time as the bottom. Okay, I'm hoping I can get all of this without having to get, like, scaffolding or something out. It seems like we're going to be able to. Which is awesome, because that saves me the cost of buying scaffolding. Okay. So far, the outside looks fine. The garden's got a check mark, so we're good. Oh, dear Lord. It is, a little dirty. Just a little dirty. So, we can ignore whatever... Sorry, I got my keybinds a little backwards. Or actually, I had my fingers placed weird that time, but... We can ignore whatever requests they've got going on until the dirt is gone, because, that's number 1 priority, is just getting rid of the dirt. Okay, dirt all done in there. We just need a bathtub in that bathroom. Oh, no, I remember this house. Okay, so those rafters up top are a pain in my butt. But it'll be okay. We can make it work. Because you gotta be at the right height or the right angle in order to clean them. Oh, I'm hung up on a table. Okay. Might be able to reach them from upstairs. Oh. Athena, did you give up on begging and decide to lay down, honey? She gave up. She's just laying down now. Okay. That was less of a nightmare than it usually is. I don't know what I've been doing wrong this entire time, up until now, for it to actually work out for me this time, but I'm not gonna complain, because, like I said, those rafters are usually a huge nightmare for me. Maybe it's because I just usually stand at the bottom and try to jump up to get them, or try to arrange furniture to reach up. I'm not smart, guys. It's okay. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Thinking's not one of mine, as far as strengths go. Athena, honey? No. Go lay down. Ma'am. She is hardcore begging right now. Alright, let's see. Upstairs, we need to sell these screens. Actually, we can sell anything that doesn't have a red outline, because the game lets you know what needs to be kept and what you can get away with getting rid of. Also, I didn't get that window quite as much as it needed to be. That's okay. We're getting rid of this line of walls. She's doing that thing where she puts her snout under my arm and tries to, like, nudge it up. I guess with the assumption that that's what's gonna get her what she wants. But no, honey. You have had all kinds of snacks and treats today. You've had 2 different kinds of chewies. Mom hasn't had anything except coffee today. You are not getting my lunch. I love you, but you are not getting my lunch. Ma'am, are you trying to be sneaky? I moved my food over to the other side of my desk where she wasn't at, so that I could, you know, not have it directly in her line of sight. Guess where she has decided she wants to be instead? Shattered glass. Underneath the carpets there is a lot of broken glass scattered all over the floor. Better to vacuum everything thoroughly before someone gets hurt. Reminder that glass is actually meant to be cockroaches. It's a setting you turn on if you are squeamish. I have it turned on it doesn't bother me personally, but just in case anybody is squeamish, I have it turned on for cockroaches to be replaced by broken glass. So ordinarily this would be something pertaining to cockroaches. Oh. Can I not Oh no, I have to vacuum those before I can remove the flooring. But yeah. Normally these would be scurrying piles of bugs. Okay, stuff's in the way there. So, trying my best to get through the furniture to actually vacuum things up. Okay, I don't see any... I don't see any more, buggies. Damaged door. Is it... I'm assuming it has to be this kitchen door. Yes. Okay, cool. That's all for this room. Upstairs. How's things looking here? Yeah. Oh. This guy. Everything cleaned up in here. Okay, and this is our first decision. Let's see, a shower or a bathtub? There's plenty of room in the bathroom. A bathtub is much better, and you can use it just like a shower too. Let's put a shower in there. It's much more ecological than a bathtub. I've seen how expensive the bathtubs in this game can get, so for right now, since this is our first choice, we're gonna go with the shower option. We may have plenty of space in here, but I don't know what our other Reno options are gonna cost us. Let's see. We're gonna do full tiles on this. Let's see, we need 25, so 2 stacks. We need a sink, toilet, and shower plumbing system. Shower, let's find... we can place it there. That gives me a little more leeway, depending on what type of shower they want. And I'm glad I did that, because they want... I can't place it in because I didn't unscrew this. But yeah, sometimes they don't tell you what kind of shower to put in until after you've already put the shower plumbing in, which means if I place it in the wrong spot for the kind of shower they want, because some of them are center open, some of them are right side, some of them are left side, so you may have to sell and replace your shower fitting if you picked the wrong one. That's why I did slap dab in the middle of this wall, because then I can, like... Come on, why aren't you placing? I'm stuck on something. Are you kidding me? Is it just slightly too far over for me to wedge into that corner? Oh, it is, isn't it? That's lame. It's just slightly too far over, so... I've got to rearrange it again. Okay, well, it only has so much room that you can kind of play around with things, so... Gotta keep that in mind, too, whenever you're placing things down. You've only got so much leeway. But that guy's done. And that means we can also go ahead and start placing down some of our tiling. There we go. I actually want quite a bit of tiling going on in here. Because they want 25 tiles. I guess the real question is, where do we want to place everything? Because we could definitely do the sinks, because they want like a his and her sink situation over here. Can I place down more than one sink plumbing? Thank you. That'd be great. And we can do the toilet over here, I guess. Okay, toilet, toilet. Toilet paper holder. Okay, and if we're gonna do the sinks over here, we could probably just make this entire wall tiled. Perfect. So the extras, and we need to undo these so we can actually place down our sinks. And we're going with these two, so we actually have plenty of room on this wall as well for these. There we go. Nothing else in this bathroom. Awesome sauce. Let's see. We've still got some stuff down here that can be removed. Nothing in here, we just need to install a bathtub. Which makes me feel even better about not choosing the bathtub upstairs. They've already got a bathroom downstairs. They don't need another one. Okay. Where should the kitchen be? The most practical solution is to place the kitchen right next to the entrance to the house. That way you don't have to carry the grocery shopping too far. I actually do agree with that. That's just like smart floor planning. A kitchen connecting to the living room is such a modern solution. Here we'll have some spare space to arrange a guest bedroom. No, we're gonna do the kitchen. Let's see, we need a pack of these. And also, that needs to go. Let's go for... I say we just go for the gray spots. We need anything in here? Roman blinds for both rooms. Might not be the best blinds, but you know what? It's the option I liked the most out of what was given to me, so that'll work. Let's see, we need 15 of these, which is one whole stack of tiles, so I'm just gonna start applying them over here. This seems like the best choice as far as a kitchen nook goes. Go ahead and grab that other little bit. And we've got one spare tile. Not how I would prefer to have had it, but that's fine. One of those. One of these. That doesn't quite fit, so we're just going to slide that over there. Let's see, it also wants one of these giant cabinets. That's huge. I don't know about that now. That's just a little excessive. Old man, what are you yelling at me for? Sir? Why are you yelling at folks? Do you know? You don't know? You're just yelling to yell? You are? Oh my god. Old man cat just yelling to yell at this point. Okay, I don't think that should go there because it's blocking off the stuff we just did, but I really don't know where else we would put it. Hey, old man. Because that would be, like, way overhanging. What about... I don't know, we can see if that works. I would prefer to have both of these in here, but it's just not quite gonna fit. A little bit of a sizing issue. Actually, can I move this over? Just a touch. Okay, because what I'm thinking is, let me just move this guy out of the way real quick. We've got this guy. Right there. We got this fridge. Scoot back a little bit. And then... Okay, definitely not the greatest layout. Maybe I should put this big boy over here in this section. Yeah. Not the greatest option. It also looks like he's a little too far out. Oh, he definitely was. Holy crap. There we go. That's better. Then we can just move these guys along this wall a little bit. If I can get it to place. There we go. You. Right there. Thank you. Okay. This side. We can fit in a bench. Let's have the bench like right there. We can have a mirror right above the bench. We've got, wait, was that 2 wardrobes it wanted me to put in? Yeah, 2 wardrobes, so put those in right there. Perfect. Then a table and a lamp. Good, good. Bathroom needs a tub. Oh, other side, apparently. This is the one it showed in the picture, but I'm just gonna go with this plain one. Okay, good enough. Alright, so that's kitchen, little side room. Alright, living room. We can definitely put our dining table, like, over in this general area because it's, you know, right by the kitchen. Which means we can throw these guys over in this area. I'm just gonna start throwing things down. We can, like, refine where everything's placed once I get it all down. Dining table, chairs. We need 6 of these, so 2 on either side, 1 at each end. Boop, boop. We need a painting of the sea, which we can put right there, sure. We need a vase, which we can put on the table. Need some wall lights, so let's say 1 there, 1 there, which means we can put 1 there and 1 stuck on the chair. There. And then 3 Swiss cheese plants. Boom, boom, and a boom. Actually, you know, this might be fine as far as placement goes of that stuff, considering how much space they have down here. And then up here, we've got their bedroom, so AC insulation. Let's put the AC right there. Sir? Why? That's because I was thinking. Yeah. I can't be like you. House Flipper is too chill for yelling, sir. Drew coming in to tell me I'm not being loud enough again. This is a very chill game. It's not meant for loudness. No, I think it's that you just hear better. You hear what you want to hear, Andrew. No. Trust me, you're just hearing what you want to hear, sir. Okay, let's put this guy right there. Yes, budget will run out soon. I know. Wait, let me go for bigger items first. So, bedside table. Cool beans, you go there. Bedside table. Cool beans, you go there. 2 table lamps. Ooh, and that means we know where to put the painting now. Because that's, like, perfect for above the bed. Sir, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Why? Why? Why would you yell at me? That's just so incredibly rude to yell at me. Uh-huh. It's incredibly rude to yell. I'm gonna put this, like... I don't know. I usually put that in front of the vanity, but I think this time I'm gonna change it up a little bit because it's... I don't know. Not really a vanity chair, you know? And then we got 2 Dracaena plants. One there, and you know what? The other one can go on the table. There we go. So that's all tasks completed. Not necessarily the greatest, but it is completely done. That is what matters. A lot of things in here could have been done better, but the things that I mainly think could be done better is due to limitations of what we're able to choose. But who knows, maybe that one will be one that shows up on the list of things that we can buy in the future. Okay, that was taking a minute to load, and I was starting to get a little worried. Okay. So we've only got about 25 minutes left in the stream, so I think we're going to go back to our mini generations home and work on laying out our floor plan again. Because that's something I'm probably going to have to play around with just a little bit to get exactly how I want. Because as of right now, all we've got figured up is... I'm thinking kitchen over there. That's not the floor tiles that I'm necessarily going with. It's just kind of first thing I picked. First thing I selected. And then we've got what I think is going to be a bedroom. We could probably even get 2 bedrooms over here. Let me see. Three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool beans. Let's bring this out. So this is where it was originally ending at for the bathroom. I think we'll bring it out. Hold on. When in doubt, grab a bed to troubleshoot how big you need for your space. So beds. Let's go for a double bed, just to get an idea of how much space we have to work with. So with where it currently is, we could fit a double bed in barely, facing that way. It'd be a little bit better facing this way, so we definitely would want it to come out a couple more squares so we could fit in a dresser or something. And we're not necessarily going to fit a double bed in here. We might do a single bed. But I prefer to troubleshoot with a double bed so that way I know I've got enough space. So if that's there, again, this clean line right here is where the wall originally was. So let me get a view from this angle. So with it currently placed, It's as far back as it can go. Right there. I've got room to enter the room, which is the main thing. I've got room to enter. There's room to put a bedside table on that side, which means we could probably fit the bedroom door or the bedroom wall right here and still have it be pretty reasonable for the space. Because again, I'm having ideas of this one and that one being bedrooms. Let's do wall there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Place that down. Okay. Bedroom and bedroom. So we've got 2 bedrooms in. Again, this is foyer. So this opens up into what could be our new living room area. We definitely need to get a bathroom in here. Old man. What's up, honey? You're a needy boy. Yeah, you are. You are a needy, needy boy, and that's okay. That is okay. You are allowed to be needy. Yeah, I know you know. He does not care if I give permission. He's going to be a needy boy. We got another skill point. Just going ahead and putting these in. Because if we do decide to use like a smaller door, I can always come back and bust one of these upper portions in and place down our new full-length wall. But chances are we're going to leave it as like a 4-door, because most of the doors are 4 wide, at least for the use in this space that I'm looking at. Okay, what is our skill point? I think we're going to go for this one. Building distance is 1 meter more, because I'm trying to get down to the 50% lower building price. And honestly, these don't matter to me. I still don't know how to do it, really. But that's okay. I'm still learning things in this game. Let's see. Wait, that's right. I wanted to look at not doors necessarily, but entryway options. Because we could do like a double door frame, or we could do just like a plain door frame. Or we could bust out the actual like sliding door like they had originally in this space. I don't think that's fully necessary. But I think I definitely want to get at least this small archway. They call it a door frame, but that's essentially an archway. Let's see, we only need 4 tiles for that, so what is the best space to put that in? Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Put our upper wall in. I don't know how we're going to paint the walls or anything like that, so I also don't know what other door frames we're going to use, or what other doors we're going to use, so I don't know what colorways we're going to have to work with. So I'm going to avoid putting this in for right now. But we have it in place for whenever it is time to actually put in our archway. We can even move our door over when it comes time for it to better align with this, so it's kind of like a straight shot. But that's not 100% necessary. But if this opens up to what is now our living room, that means we also have space. Hold on, because I'm thinking... Do I want to move this doorway over a little bit? So that I can fit a bathroom right here. Because we have space in here that we could fit in a couple of bathrooms. I just don't want them, like, side by side. Or we could also just, to further break up the second bathroom. Because we still need room for, like, a master bedroom. So we can make the master bedroom over here. And if we have the bathroom for that one inside of it, it's less likely to be obvious. It's going to be less obvious that we have the bathroom super duper close. But I think what I'm going to do, remove this guy, remove this guy. Put this one back in. Go to a bigger one for this one. That means I can fit in, at the very least, a very basic bathroom with 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. With a shower, toilet, sink. Very basic. Let's see. How much room do I have to work with here? That's probably fine. Our bathroom back at the first office was smaller than this, and we had all of those items in that bathroom, so... Let's see. Let's get our uppers in. Nope, not there. Let me turn the light on so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and then we have all of this space that we could put a master bedroom in with a bathroom. We would be sacrificing a little bit of space that could originally be used for a living room, but I don't think that's too big of a deal, because the main things we need for a living room to count are a couch and a coffee table, maybe a TV. I can't remember for sure off the top of my head, but let me see. How are we looking on space? Like I said, when in doubt, grab you a bed. Double bed's the best way to really gauge how much space you're working with. I don't mind selling that after we get through playing around with things. Tarkus? Sir, that's rude. Sir, that's rude. No, sir, that's rude. Tarkus. Little boy being rude. But that's what he do. 'Cause he's a puppy. Okay, so we have... We have an interesting situation going on here, where I'm not entirely sure how to best lay this out. So I think we're going to put a pin in it. We'll come back to it next week, try and figure it out a little bit better. Maybe by that point I will have a better perspective on things. Because really all you're going to do is, if you try to force it, is things just won't end up looking as good as you could have them look. So we're going to go ahead and head back to the office. We're going to call this one here. Next time we can start putting out the plants for our English garden, and I think that might be most of the main thing we focus on next time. We will worry about other things after that point. So I think, like I said, we're just gonna call this one here. We'll come back with a fresh perspective next Sunday. But yeah, I stream every day from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're currently alternating between Stardew Valley and My Time at Portia. We'll be playing My Time at Portia tonight. We've got our fishing tournament. Hopefully we're going to wipe the floor with everybody and get first places across the board. We'll see, though. Every Sunday I do these House Flipper streams from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we're just kind of chilling, playing around with House Flipper. House Flipper is a very relaxing game. So, you know, perfect game for a Sunday. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back tonight at 6. In the description of this stream, and really every stream I do, there is a link to Shiny Haunter. May have seen him bumming around in the comments, or in the chat. You may have even heard him pop in to tell me that my mic is not correct. He also streams every night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. He's currently alternating between TFT and Fallout 4. He will be playing Fallout 4 tonight, so feel free to pop in and join him. I personally think he's pretty great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go eat my lunch before it turns completely into an ice cube. Hope you guys have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye.